Halo guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to my video. Still in the subtopic, like in the previous video. Still about the applied linguistics that we want to talk and we will discuss. So, in the last video is about applied linguistics also, but the problem that related to the applied linguistics, I guess. So in this video, we talk about cognitive linguistics. Cognitive linguistics such as psycholinguistic and neurolinguistic. So in my note, cognitive linguistics grew out of the work of a number of researchers active in the 1970s. So the first time when cognitive linguistics found was in 1970. That form was interested in the relation of language and mind, and the tendency to explain linguistic pattern by means of appeals to structural properties internal to and specific to language, rather than attempting to segregate syntax from the rest of language in syntactic component of governed by a set of principles and elements specific to that component. The line of research relevant instead was to examine the relation of language structure to things outside language. So, cognitive linguistics is the principle that mechanics are not specific to language, including principles of human categorized pragmatic and interaction principle and functional principle in general, such as in iconicity and economy. So, cognitive linguistic itself, it is not only talking about language. Also, the way language combined with the other, like with nature, with the culture, with the social, the way language combined with psychological of someone, with anthropology, culture, behavior, habit, and others. So this cognitive linguistics more specific, to give an definition and example of the linguistics, because we know that linguistics is a study of language. So we accept all language in the world, and we compare it with our social, with our culture, with our behaviors. We are as a human. So in cognitive linguistics, there are I want to explain about two subject. First is psycholinguistics. Well, psycholinguistics is the study of mental mechanism that makes it possible for people to use language. It is a scientific discipline whose goal is a coherent theory of the way in which language is produced and understood. It is from Alan Graham, Psycholinguistics, Central Topic Psychology Press in 1985. That sentence means psycholinguistic is the way people speaking, the way people learn language with psychology is something that uh, related to our brain. So the way we speak, it is interesting for me, because psycholinguistics is the way people want to speak, the way people want to say something. They should think before they speak, like they should think before they speak. It is have a impact uh with their brain, because brain is the object of psycholinguistics, because uh uh the the language that produce in their mouth, it is should be clear. For example, in for example, subject, a topic in psycholinguistics is like mental grammar. In mental grammar, it's talking about the why people for example in Indonesia, like for Indonesia, and in our department, English department, why the student why student is they not active to speak English in their daily life. Meanwhile, they are in English department student, and uh, and English department should speaking English fluently, and they in and actively, because uh in English department, English is very very important to our major, not only to this to our activity in the activity in learning or studying, but also when we are in comprehension, when we are how to say, examination comprehension, uh uh we should explain our topic, explain our thesis in English. We should make the lecture know what we want to talk, what we want to start, and the main idea that we explain. So English is very important to English department student, not only in the college, but also when we are when we graduated from English department. Our job is it also related to our major, in like yeah, translation, or yeah, but something that related to our major. So linguistics psycholinguistics study is psycholinguistics study how word meaning, sentence meaning, and discourse meaning are computed and represented in the mind. They study how complex word and sentence are composed in speech, and how they are broken down into their constituent in the act of listen and reading. In short, psycholinguistics seek to understand how language is done. So that yeah, based on my explanation about psycholinguistic, uh, it it is the combination between our brain or our psychology as a human, with a language, that what we want, what language that we produce in from our mouth. So that's all about psycholinguistics. We jump to neurolinguistics. Okay, guys. Neurolinguistics. well, neurolinguistic is the branch of linguistics dealing with the relationship between language and the structure and functioning of the brain. It also related to our brain, because as a human we have a brain to think, we have brain to see, we have brain see not we see not only by our eyes, but our brain can see anything in the world. So, neurolinguistic is the study of human language is represented in the brain. That is how and where our brain store our knowledge of the language or languages that we speak, we understand, we read, and we write. Neurolinguistics try to answer questions like what about our brains make human language possible, or why is our communication system so elaborate and so different from that other animals? Does language use the same kind of neurocomputation as other cognitive system? So, uh, in neurolinguistics, it is language and brain, how our brain are working when we speak. So our brain store information in a word or brain cell or neuron and glial cell. This neural network are all ultimately connected to the part of the brain that control our movement. So our movement means when we, like me, when we are when I speak, when I talking about talking to someone or say something, I I gesture, I play my gesture, like my hand my hand, my eyes, mouth, and other. We should. It is. How to say it's. They're working each other. They're working each other. So in neurolinguistic, in short, the way we combine the way we combine language with our brain is the simple sentence that make our knowledge, to make our understanding about neurolinguistics become how to say become easier. So guys, thank you for watching my video. Thank you. I hope you understand about cognitive linguistics, especially in psycholinguistics and neurolinguistics. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And assalamualaikum.